I'm spending a few days in Pembrokeshire. I've never been here before, but I've heard a lot of great things about it. I just got to Tenby and immediately saw this view. It's stunning, isn't it? I am making my way over into town. I don't really have an agenda here today. It's my first time being by the seaside on this trip in the UK. And I'm definitely gonna need some fish and chips. Fish and chips are in order. But other than that, I thought I would just explore, wander around, and see what we see. When I checked the forecast, it said it was gonna be warm and sunny, but I think I'm gonna use my better judgment and get my jacket from the car. There are people out there swimming. That feels very adventurous in this weather. It's so colorful here. Look at all the different colored buildings. It's a good thing I didn't try to drive down here because there's some very narrow streets and passageways. They offer some boat trips. Looks like a lot of them take you to nearby Caldey Island. I'm trying to decide if I want to do this or not. Oh, you can see red squirrel, sheep, and ponies. Sold. Of course, I've got to choose the one where you pay at the tractor. Popped into this coffee shop and got myself an iced latte. Cute little shop in there that sells all kind of like local honey and jams and things like that. And a pretty tasty latte. The street has all kinds of neat independent shops. I really like it. I've just been kind of wandering and shopping. Just been wandering around doing a little shopping and picked up a book that several of you recommended when I asked for your recommendations. Plus, it's just been a book it's been on my list for a long time. It seems right up my alley, and that is Rebecca. There's a really pretty church here called St. Mary's. I'm trying to figure out how you get into it. But the sign outside said that it's the largest medieval church in Wales. What a beautiful church, inside and out. There's a sign inside that says that this dates back to the 1200s, and there's a sign outside saying it's the largest medieval church in Wales. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Is this a thoroughfare? My directions are acting like I should go this way. Nelson's Walk. Okay. Okay. It is real. I can go this way. My directions were trying to tell me to take this little walkway, and I questioned it, but it seems legit. Did I just carry my fish and chips through town just so that I could come over here to the beach and eat them here on the seaside? You betcha, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I can't believe I haven't had fish and chips yet. I haven't even had chips since I've been here. I forgot to grab napkins, so I'm gonna do my very best to eat this with my chip fork. Oh, that's good. I went to a place called Piper's, had good reviews online. The gentleman working was lovely, and they cooked my haddock to order, which is always a good sign. And it's quite tasty. It's perfect. This is exactly what I wanted today. Just sitting here, having a leisurely time, watching the tide go out, waiting till I can go over to this island. And then a bird pooped in my hair. I guess I gotta go find the toilet and get it out. Hey, I passed enough time that the tide is out enough that we can go to the island. We're gonna head over that way next. Whew, this direction is a little bit scarier. I wasn't thinking it was so bad until I saw the side that leads out to the sea, and it's a lot more of a drop off that direction. The vertigo has kicked in. This is really neat. A 19th century fort is what sits on top of the island, which I didn't realize that you can actually go in and explore. And it just has fantastic views all around, including a view right over there. I'm gonna go there next because I think that's what's left of the castle. Whoa, this is very different than I was expecting it to be in here. The fort itself is a good place to wander around. A lot of history about the fort, about the history of Welsh pirates, and parts of it feel very eerie and kind of creepy. Gosh, there's that sun. Feels nice out right now. Down one set of stairs and up the next. I just sat on a bench, taking in the views, listening to the waves for a while, and now I'm gonna finish my hike up to the castle ruins. This is exactly the kind of day I needed for my first day. Just like a low-key, chill day where I've just wandered around. I just sat on a bench for a while and took in the sights and sounds of the sea. I think I'm going the wrong way. There are a lot of trails that lead around loops, but I want up there. How do I get up there? There's a sign here saying that basically this Tenby was popular in Georgian and Victoria times, and that one of the activities is people would come up here to Castle Hill and listen to the bandstand, which apparently was originally built in 1897, but they had to dismantle it for its metal during World War II and rebuilt it in 1991. I'm trying to figure out how to get down from here. I swear this place just goes in circles. I'm not even really sure where I'm going. This seems like a way I can get down. I'll get down somewhere. I started taking video of seagulls, and then a man started throwing chips at them, and I was certain I was gonna get pooped on again. But apparently I'm just a one hair poop a day kind of girl. One of these little archways has an ice cream shop in it, and I couldn't resist but getting a salted caramel ice cream cone. And it says that it seems like pretty legit ice cream too. Oh my God, that is so good. That's probably the best ice cream I've had over here. It's really good. Well, I was trying to take a picture of my ice cream cone and a seagull stole the whole dang scoop of ice cream. Decided to eat my ice cream inside so that I wouldn't lose it again. My 4-pound ice cream became an 8-pound ice cream because I paid the bird tax. But it was worth every penny. And if you come here and you want ice cream, definitely go to Stowaway. That place was amazing. I made my way back to the car park because it is time to check into my Airbnb. And wow, this is fantastic. I'm staying in this little pod. It has an incredible view of the countryside. My Airbnb host, she is lovely, and she told me that I am the first guest to stay in this one. They have multiple accommodations here. And It feels very appropriately themed because it is a Western themed little pod here. And she said that it was just funny that her husband wanted to do it. So it feels appropriate that the first guest is an American. And as someone who is a cowgirl at heart, I love the cowboy boot rug. I love all of the little touches, like the pillow that says howdy. I'm into it. It feels like this perfect little mesh of my wonderful time in Wales has a little bit of an American touch to it. This pod really does have everything that I need for the next couple nights, and it has that special little touch of being in Wales but having a cool American theme. Like, honestly, I truly want this pillow right here. It's a really good pillow. I'm starting my second day here at Pembroke Castle. This is the place that a lot of you have reached out and said I need to check out. I realized that I said you reached out. You contacted me. I think anytime I use the term reaching out all the time. It's, I guess, one of those terms I use like every day in life and work, everything. And I don't think that it translates here very well. So you contacted me through Instagram. So thank you to those of you that did. I'm in Wales. It feels appropriate that I'm crossing off the castle today. I am getting a late start today. I laid in bed for a couple hours, and then while having 4 cups of coffee, I had a bird repeatedly trying to fly into my Airbnb. It was very strange. I'm not sure what to make of it. I was kind of scared to go outside. For some reason, the birds of Pembrokeshire have something against me, and I don't know what to make of it. This place is huge. Pembroke Castle was built in 1093 and is known for a couple things, being the birthplace of Henry VII and for the knight William Marshall, who I didn't know a lot about, but is pretty historically significant as he was a central figure in the negotiations of the Magna Carta. And there's a lot of information about the history here, including talking about how he was a significant part of the Battle of Lincoln. That's sad. I thought I was going to get to climb the dungeon tower, but apparently not today. Holy cow, I was not expecting an actual giant cave. Whoa. The cave comes out right here. I took a walk around the castle a little while ago and I noticed this on my walk. Did not expect a giant cave on the other side though. This is ultra creepy. It's weird that I'm in here by myself and I'm ready to leave. Okay, giant cave was not on the foreseeable vision I had for Pembroke Castle, but that was pretty cool. And now let's climb the thing that we can climb, the Castle Keep, or the Great Keep as it's known here. They have these sections in the stairs where the entry to the floor would have been. And I'm telling you, it's worse than a regular staircase because it's making the vertigo set in. But we will journey on. What a view from the top though. Oh, gorgeous. Look at that church right there. This is freaking beautiful. I've come to St. Govan's Chapel, and wow, the car park is busy here, but I think people are mostly just doing coastal walks. And I'm making my way down to the chapel itself. What a fantastic spot. This is so neat. Not too far away from the last stop is Bosherton lily pads, a trail that goes around a lake, and it is full of lily pads. It is so far really, really neat. There are lily pads everywhere. You can just see them all throughout the water. And this is a trail I wouldn't have known about if it were not for Luke, who reached out on Instagram and gave me a bunch of suggestions. This was not on my radar, so thank you, Luke. And if you are not following me on Instagram, make sure you go follow me on Instagram, because I post things about where I'm at, what I'm up to, and I ask for your recommendations, and you give them to me, and then I do them. A little intimidating to only have one side, but it's really neat that the side that is open is where all the lily pads are. You can just see them all over in the water. Wow, so beautiful here. I made it back to my Airbnb. What a great walk that was. I also realized I think I was calling it Bosherton, but it's Bosherston. So anyway, cool job me. And thanks again, Luke, for the recommendation, and also Lynn, who reached out and recommended it while I was on the hike. So good rec. Now I'm just in for the night. I did make it back to my great Western themed Airbnb. I do really want that pillow. It's a good one. And I am wearing my Jackie Daytona shirt today because it felt like the most appropriate Western thing I could do. Tomorrow's my last day here. I have big plans. I'm going to be doing a boat tour, so that'll be fun. I'll see you bright and early in the morning. I'm just going to have a chill night here, eating my rando picks I picked up at Aldi last night for dinner, and I'll see you in the morning. I'm here at St. David's Cathedral. It's so magnificent. I can hear the choir practicing because it's Sunday. There will be service at some point, and it's really adding to the magic of this place. I'm kind of torn between whether I want to go try to pop into the actual cathedral and see inside before church service, or if I want to go get some Welsh cakes because there's a little cafe here and I'm ready for some breakfast. Oh, I have also made best friends with a cat. Looks like I can't go inside because there is a church service about to start. Kind of forgot it was Sunday, but that's okay. I'm gonna go get some Welsh cakes at least. Oh, that spice rum was so good. What a great way to start the day. I noticed that they also have savory Welsh cakes, so maybe I'll have to give that a whirl next time. Oh, they know about my cat friend. I was reading something about Bishop's Palace ruins. I think that's what that might be. I love how quiet it is here this morning. There are a lot of people out and about, but it's just very peaceful. Wow, I wish this was open. I did just see a sign back there. This is Bishop's Palace. It looks like a really good place to wander around, but it doesn't look like it's open. Sometimes a place just moves you in a way that you don't really know how to describe. It's hard to find words for, and I think that's what's happening here. It's just so tranquil, just a good vibe, and I am glad I stopped here. But I have very big plans, and I gotta make sure I make it there on time because I'm about to take a boat trip. I've come to Martin's Haven. I'm about to do a boat tour out to Scomer Island. Hopefully see some puffins. I mean, I think that's pretty much a guarantee. After I parked, that I was supposed to be here an hour before my departure. I got here about 20 minutes late. Don't do what I did. I'm so excited for this, and it is so beautiful here. When I paid for parking, the guy told me that all of the cruises have been canceled the last 2 days because it's been stormy and windy. So I got lucky, my cruise didn't get canceled. I think I've chosen the downstairs. I think downstairs is as good in it as any right here in the back. Seems like a good spot. Oh, all of the holes are from puffins where they lay their nests.
Has anybody seen a puffin now?
Yeah, oh my God, there's so many puffins. Well, what a good time that was. Probably one of the highlights of anything I've done so far. There were so many puffins, so many puffins on the rocks, in the water, flying around. That was amazing. I also didn't know there's something like 35,000 puffins that come here every year to Scomer Island, and they migrate all the way from Argentina. That is wild. Puffins have not really been on my radar before, but man, they are cute. I love them now. And we even saw a couple porpoises on our way back in, so that was very cool. Highlight, definitely a highlight. I have had an amazing time here in Pembrokeshire. I have done a lot of firsts, like that incredible puffin boat tour I just did. I had my first Seagull steal food with my ice cream. I will never forget that. And I even stayed in my first Airbnb that didn't have a mirror and did my makeup in a Zoom call with myself. So a lot of firsts this trip. I cannot wait to come back. I've had an incredible time. Please send me your recommendations for where else I should go on a future trip. Not just in Pembrokeshire, but anywhere else in Wales. Please let me know. If you haven't seen the video where we went to Cardiff a couple years ago, you should check that out. It'll be right here. I'll see you soon. Bye.